Groundbreaking. Groundbreaking.
Breaking news, everybody.
Groundbreaking discovery. My phone never dies, but it died today.
Never dies.
On my way here. I was an hour and 30 minutes away, and I was afraid I wasn't going to find my way back. But it did. I was able to.
Were you by yourself?
Yes.
How? Why?
But it didn't die until I was in Longview.
Dang car charger.
Because the fuse is burnt out, I got to get that figured out. Because none of my outlets work in my car.
Oh my gosh.
In my work van.
You need a portable.
I have one, but I didn't have it in there, unfortunately. But I figured out. So my phone died. I was driving, and just still had an AirPod in. I was looking at my watch. I was like, I wonder if I can still play music. Probably not, because it won't let me do anything else.
Probably not, right? Probably
I can play
couldn't.
music.
Stupid idea.
And podcasts, any podcasts, still through my watch, even though this doesn't have internet or anything. This has to connect to my phone to connect to everything.
You don't have data on that thing.
I don't. How can I play any song or any podcast if they're not downloaded? They don't download to my watch.
That is insane.
I don't know how Bluetooth works, but does it need power to actually be able to receive? Or like to send a signal?
This is on.
No, I'm just saying like your phone. There's no battery in it. But
yeah, but this doesn't have the computer.
Right, but that's
service.
just going boom, using your cell phone signal from the tower.
My phone was dead.
I know, but I don't know. Does that require like power for that?
Yes. This
Are you
isn't
sure?
a cellular.
Maybe it's got just enough juice in there to where it can't turn on
I
the
think there's
display.
enough juice bouncing around in there. I think you're good. Because you can still locate it after it's dead.
Right. Maybe you depleted your reserves.
Then how is it doing the? Because this would be the computer running that would send the signal of the songs and the podcast to my watch.
Well,
to my AirPods, because my AirPods were connected to my watch. Because you can choose a device.
Phone isn't like what's creating the like podcast. It's like coming from
I know.
space.
From space.
But my watch isn't connected to space. It's connected to my phone.
Right, which is connected to space. So
Yeah,
your
but
phone's
this
just
was
Just
dead.
the vessel.
But it was
conduit.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
How does an Apple Watch still work without cellular?
Oh, what the heck? How does it work?
How does an Apple Watch play podcasts?
When your iPhone is off or out of range, your Apple Watch can use Wi-Fi network to send and receive data.
It can't. I can't connect to Wi-Fi. There was no
Right,
Wi-Fi.
so I
I
don't
was
know.
on the road.
Your watch can also connect to a cellular network if it's in cellular mode. You don't have that.
I don't have that.
If you set up an Apple Watch for a family member, they can use cellular or Wi-Fi connection with their watch. So
I don't.
it's because you have a family, so they let you still listen to music.
Man, if I didn't have a family, I couldn't do anything.
Exactly.
You guys, that's why you need to be close to your family.
Yep.
And make your friends your family, because then you can do anything. Even if your phone dies.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what is exciting though? Guess what I scored this week? Big time. Thought I maybe got scammed. Hey, or not scammed.
Was
but
it from Maria last episode?
No. I'm done with
A
that.
free
Done
cruise.
with it.
I got
It's real, you guys.
Pazookies Unlimited.
Oh, thanks for
yeah.
stealing my dang wealth that I shared to you guys.
Oh, yeah, I stole it. I did it immediately.
I got one of the best texts I've ever received.
And it was from me, and I said, you guys, I just got the BJ's Battle Pass. And what it was it's called the Pazookie Pass. And to be fair, Haley sent it to me.
Oh,
I was
thank
wondering, do you
Haley.
follow? I was like, do you
With
follow
whom?
BJ?
No,
I
I
have
saw
on
the
Instagram?
ad on Instagram later that day, like a story.
Oh,
ad.
yeah. Haley sent me the ad. I sent it to you guys because I was looking out. And
Nice.
now we all get free Pazookies for life.
Yeah.
It's $5 a month, and you get one every day.
Mhm.
Is that how
Yeah.
it works?
There's got to be some weird contingency or something.
Hannah said she saw it and was
'cause,
going to
like,
buy it for me.
Pazookies aren't even $5. That's like
They're
less
$8
than one.
That's the Tuesday deal.
It's like
is
one
$5.
less than one Pazookie.
That's
and
why
you
I was
get one every
concerned.
single day.
Because Hannah said you have to be a premium member to buy it. And I was,
You have to be a rewards member, which is free. You just put your email and sign up.
she thought it said premium reward.
It asked you if
So,
you
like, you
were
had to-
or not, and I said no, I'm not.
I said the same.
Me too.
So I thought maybe you had to pay more. I read the entire terms and conditions.
Oh,
thing.
all of it. What?
Yeah.
No one has ever done that.
Except for me this time.
You think BJ's is gonna suck you dry?
I was wondering maybe they're gonna charge me $20. And if
It doesn't say $20 though.
I know, but what if that's their premium membership deal and you have to have that?
That would be in the advertisement. It wouldn't be in the
they would say
sneakily in the terms and conditions.
your first month $4.99 and then your second month premium membership plus $4.99. It doesn't.
Okay, but still, if it was $20 a month,
It would be
Worth.
cheaper than
$20 a month would be worth it.
yes.
for how often?
But it's
We
30
could
free
go more
Once a
Pazookies.
week.
often. I don't even care.
We do not need to go more often.
Why not, Gavin? You don't have to eat the whole thing every single time.
I do.
Yeah, we got Bigums over here. Oh, Gavin hungry. Gavin eat the whole plate.
You got
I didn't last time.
upset at Hannah
had a
because she
bite.
asked for a bite. And
I
you're
gave
like,
her a bite.
seriously? My streak is over because you want a bite?
I gave her a bite, and so my streak is over.
No more streaking. And how has your life been ever since you lost your streak?
Worse. It's been horrible.
Exponentially worse.
I had a very sweaty day today.
Oh, Parker did some manual labor finally.
Jeez.
Were the shades heavy? I
No,
was
this
so
wasn't
sweaty.
even like work related.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa, what? Why are you so sweaty?
Um, So basically,
I had to
Devin
run
has been
over
out
here.
of town.
It was play
and
related.
He was very sweaty play. Devin has been out of town. He was getting back to Longview today, landing at the airport, and Bryson was going to go pick him up, but found out Bryson went there to pick him up and closed the door of the truck with it running, and it locked. So they got locked out of the truck
That's pretty funny. Where?
at the Longview airport.
Okay.
And so I was at work, and Hope was telling me this, and she was like, she's like, can you go and like, would you be able to go get him? And I was like, oh yeah, I mean, I think so. I just would stop there on the way to my job.
I would probably stop there.
To stop on the way
That
to
was
my
so
job.
dumb.
Oh my job.
And so I finished up a couple things at the office, and I head towards their house, head towards the Dockery's house, because that's where the spare key is. And
That's where the spare key is.
do you want me to tell the story, or do you want me to not tell the
Yeah,
story?
sure. Tell it.
Oh, I didn't even
Please.
get the picture that I need. But I go there. They have one of those little lock boxes that you put in the little
Yeah.
code, and then you flip down the open thing,
Yeah.
and it opens, and there's keys in there. Well, I got there. Bryson was like, just FaceTime me when you get there, because I don't remember the numbers, but I remember the pattern of it. So just show me, and I'll tell you what it is. And so he's like, okay, do this. I did that. Doesn't work. It's like, try it again. I'm going to clear it. Try it again. I tried it at least 30 times.
You know what's
What?
funny is with those things, the pattern doesn't matter. It just matters the numbers that you hit. I promise.
Right, and that's what he said. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He's like, it doesn't even matter what pattern. You just have to hit these numbers. I was doing that. I tried like the reverse of what he said, like the opposite side, because it
Yeah.
was just like a zigzag pattern. And
Thanks for letting us know.
then he was just like I was like, I have like
Your
the
parents-
hammers and like a pry bar. I could try and get into it. And he's like, I mean, just try and break into it, because I have no idea how else to get in there.
Call his parents.
I thought he had done that already, and so I'm gonna start breaking into it. And he was like, "Let me just
Wait, breaking into what?
into their little lockbox thing that has
Okay.
keys." He's like, "I'll just call my mom and see if she's near and she could bring a key."
What?
She's working. She's doing like water ski training or whatever.
Yeah, but
What?
he could have asked her for the combination to the box in the house.
Right. Because he was like dead set that he knew it, and I believed him, and I figured that he would have asked somebody who would have known before if he didn't actually know.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry.
I'm
continue.
like going to town on it with this hammer, trying to like pry it open. And he calls me back. It's like, I just talked to my mom. She's not close, but she said, try this code instead. And I was like, I cannot, because the box is literally
Oh
demolished.
my gosh.
I should have. I took a picture. It's on my phone. I can't send it to you right now. But like all the little spring-loaded buttons are all ripped off. There's like a pretty decent gap on the side because I was like hitting him with the pry bar. But every time I would hit on the
Did
little.
you rip it off the trim because it's
No,
attached to the house?
no, I didn't. But it was like shocking, like hurting my hands every time I hit it with the hammer. I'm just drenched in sweat. And he was like, it's fine. I'll call my dad and see if he can swing by because he's at work right now, but he could just come by the house and grab the key and then meet us. over there.
You're like,
I'm
"You
walking
can't
back-
get the key."
I'm walking back to the van. Well, they all have house keys, just no one was
Yeah,
around.
Okay, I thought you were
House
talking
keys.
about that.
Yeah. I'm walking back to the van and he calls me and he's like, I just talked to my dad. He said he left a key on the back porch for Abby because she's not, so she can get into the house later. So I went over, it was underneath like this thing on a bench, grabbed that, went into the house, opened, like got the truck keys and then drove to the airport, but just absolutely demolished that box.
Just spent 10 minutes smashing it.
He's like, man, I'm really trying. I'm
Walked
sorry.
into the house, grabbed
Oh
the
my
keys, and
gosh.
left.
Yeah, dude.
They're like, somebody's trying to break into our house. They
Um,
couldn't get into the box.
So I went and picked him up, or just like gave him the keys because the truck was out in the airport. They just couldn't drive it away.
They're just roasting outside.
They were in the
won't-
terminal.
They won't go in the terminal. They're like too embarrassed.
Uh.
That truck is new enough in a Lariat. It has a combination on the side. If you put in the key code, it'll unlock.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yeah.
I wonder how many years ago they started that.
Because even Papa's has that, and Papa's is
Mine
definitely
had
older.
it. Mine was a 2010.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's crazy.
Somebody, my gosh,
Somebody-
ask
somebody,
Bryson, be like, there's a key, like, there's a combination. Maybe they just don't know it.
That's crazy. That would be super convenient. Huh.
Yeah, that's why they have them on there. Is for
Good
when
for
you lock
them.
yourself
That'd be really
out.
nice if they.
Oh my god.
So that was pretty funny. That was like.
what did he say about the
part of the
key
afternoon.
box?
He was like, he's like, I'll just cut it open with like
A grinder.
angle grinder and
Then
just
take
get
it
a new
off
one.
and get a new one.
Yeah. But I was like, do you want me to try and break into it? Like, the code's not working. I know I'm pushing the numbers right. I'm not like pressing the clear. I'm pressing the open. I've done these before.
Uh-huh.
I tried to like push the box in and pull it down. I didn't know if I was like pulling it too hard, but the key could have just been like stuck on it, or it could have just not been doing the right code.
Yeah. Probably not the right
But
code.
yeah, probably not. Because the one that he told me, I was like, oh, that would also make sense too. But it was destroyed at that point.
Oh my gosh. Bryson, that's hilarious.
That is
Bryson
awesome.
listens all the time, so I know
Hilarious,
he'll
Bryson.
love that story.
It was pretty good.
That's incredible.
I shouldn't have even recommended hitting it with the hammer because I knew I'm like, this is
This is not gonna work.
like
They
less
create-
than
I
a
love,
1% chance that this is gonna open.
You didn't. People have a tough time getting into those when they bring the right tools. You did not have
brought the
right
wrong tools.
I love talking to Bryson because he always affirms like all of my bad decisions. Like,
yeah.
like I was thinking about getting a motorcycle back like a few months ago.
yeah.
Just for fun.
2 months
Like
ago?
a cheap, yeah.
Oh, well, Tyler was selling his.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I wouldn't drive it that much, so it'd just be like, I don't want to spend that much money.
Yeah.
And talk to him. Everyone I talked about is like, you should definitely not buy a motorcycle right now. Bryson's like, dude,
Do it.
you
Gotta
should
be
definitely
specific.
buy a motorcycle.
You're like,
And then a few days, last week I was doing some like vehicle shopping. I wanted to get an old Corvette, like a C5 Corvette from like 2005 or
Oh,
2004.
no.
And I talked to Bryson about it. He's like, dude,
that's what
You
he's been
have
wanting to get.
to buy it. That's a good deal.
Did he tell you that they get good gas mileage?
They do get pretty good
I
gas
know,
mileage.
great
He
gas
did,
mileage.
but that was. He's like,
that was
dude,
one of the selling points.
you would be surprised.
You would be surprised. They get 24 miles to the gallon.
I thought
Up
it was
to
more than
28.
that.
They really up to 28.
It's embarrassing.
They get pretty because
Maybe
it's so
more.
light with such a big engine. You don't need to be working it that hard.
Yeah.
But it's not good if you
It's
work
very
it hard.
But around
aerodynamic.
here, though, with all
Insurance,
With all the
the
potholes, you
roads
mean?
and bad
Potholes.
roads.
Insurance isn't that bad because like
drivers.
a bunch of old people drive them, so they don't really get in accidents that much. Like compared to like a Mustang or something like that, they're cheaper,
Yeah.
reliable,
That's
Very
always taken
reliable.
care of because it's a bunch of old people driving them. You can
unless
find
it's
them.
a
Low
kid that
miles.
gets
Unless
it.
it's a kid
and
that
then
gets it.
just
But they're starting to
destroys
get more expensive because people are realizing like, wait
Do
a
not
second,
get
we
a
might
kid
have
Corvette.
some here.
it. Yeah. Well, a lot of people buy them for the engine, and then we'll just
The
throw it
LS
in something else.
The
We'll throw it in-
LS1,
Yeah.
5.7
swaps.
liter V8. People put those engines in like Miatas and like
Little,
old like little
drift
like
cars,
like
really-
Japanese cars.
Mhm.
They're highly sought after. Super reliable though. Like a
That's
big
so
old
funny.
V8.
Do it.
Do it.
Do
Thank
it.
you, Bryson.
Impulse buy it.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's got a pretty sick haircut right now, though. I wish I could get it.
I know. We should all join.
I was
him.
supposed to get a haircut this afternoon. Got rescheduled for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Were you gonna get it buzzed?
No,
way,
I can't. I can't do that. But I'm just gonna try something out, see if I would like want to keep that for the wedding. Because at this point, I really gotta lock
make
it
a
in.
decision.
Yeah.
Hannah and I were talking about the buzz cut since Bryson just took it all off, and I was like, "What if I were to get?"
It's so easy. It's so easy to do.
We had a very serious conversation, and she said, "There's no way." She's like, "Never."
If you get a
can
buzz
you get
cut,
a haircut
you can
like
say
that."
goodbye to this.
I'm leaving you. But basically, she was saying never.
How
get a
serious was
buzz
it?
cut. Oh,
Were
she
there
was pretty-
tears?
She was pretty serious. And she wasn't crying. It's not like I cut all my hair off.
It's not like you were
I'll do
standing
it!
up threatening.
I'll do it right now.
Right
I'll do
now.
it right now.
Say Christ is Lord. Say Christ is
Say it.
Lord.
Say it.
Oh yeah, you should do it. She doesn't understand how good it'll look.
I said
She should do
I
it,
will
too.
keep my hair without buzzing it at least until I'm a dad. But once I'm a dad, game changer. I can do whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing my kid's head. My
Daddy
son,
rules, man.
I'm gonna buzz mine too. Be like, all right, let's get buzz cuts together. Let's get mohawks together.
Because he's gonna be upset
Oh,
if you
no.
do it to him, and then he's just hairless, and Dad's got a full haircut.
I
bad.
didn't care up until I was like, until I got really long.
High school,
That was just like,
middle
Yeah.
school.
just cut it all off. I don't
Yeah.
need hair.
Buzz cuts until all of a sudden Parker's like, I'm just gonna let it keep growing, and then it got crazy long.
Yeah.
It was wicked.
Hilarious.
Some wicked hair back then. Not brushed or anything, just not even pushed back and then put the hat on, just hair down, hat straight down on top.
Yeah, that's
So all the
actually-
hair is just like coming out the sides.
That's true.
I don't think you know.
Don't look like that.
anything about what you're saying.
Parker, look up the pictures. On
I would have
Facebook.
never done that.
You would have done.
I
that.
would have never.
I would have
done
been
that.
so annoyed by like hair down here.
You were like
100% would have
this,
pushed it. Would have.
though. You went like this. You didn't tuck it behind your ears. You went like this.
That would've
It went
been
over
crazy
my
if he's
ears?
just-
Sometimes you did. It
I
was
think I
kinda-
did over my ears sometimes because you told me to not do it over my ears, and I wanted to
You just
make you mad.
Yeah, it was because of me, not because you were like, oh, what? Oh, look at my hair, guys.
Sorry, I didn't hear
Did
you.
your mom want you to grow it out?
My dad did
And then he ended up growing his hair.
because he
out.
said, "It's the only time in your life you're going to be able to do this. You get a career, they don't let you do this."
Really?
Yeah, but that's not true.
What
Not,
career?
not
This-
when you're like
These
now
days,
these days. Back then, maybe you would have had to have a really professional haircut. Now
Yeah.
it's just groomed, as in which means shower.
now, yeah, that's it. shower, and only one neck tat.
Yeah. Fine, 2 neck tats, 1 face tat.
What do you guys like tattoos?
I don't
I think they're cool, but not worth like going to hell for.
Yeah, that's kind of my stance.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't really know. I think they're like
Not worth dying for.
Is it?
Am I right?
I mean,
anything that's like permanent like that.
Eternity.
heaven or tattoos?
Tats,
Which one do you want?
heaven. Oh,
Ugh.
decide.
The tattoos are really
Whenever you
intriguing.
picture heaven in your mind,
I see
do you
everyone
see any
without
tattoos?
I see
I
no
don't.
tattoos.
I sure don't.
Do you think when people go to heaven, their tattoos get removed?
Oh, I bet they do.
Yeah. There's just your arms become clean again.
Don't we get new
Interesting.
bodies,
Uh,
or our bodies are restored?
restored.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I remember reading the book Heaven is Real.
you know how you have an
That kid
old
that-
body when you're old?
There's been so many different accounts
New
of
body.
heaven. It's so hard for me to.
This kid, when he went to heaven, though, I've heard this by multiple people who have been to heaven or
Uh-huh.
that they aren't in their like they're not if they're 90 when they die. Or
You got to be
whatever,
in your prime.
They're like in their 20s.
How do you
Heaven.
determine when your prime is? I guess 20s.
I
God
don't
did.
know. Whenever you're healthy,
God did.
God can just make them healthy in heaven because there's no sickness. So
I always, dude. Heaven is such a crazy,
I
fascinating.
know when you just think about
Anytime
it.
you think about it, you got to stop after about 5 minutes. 'cause
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
It's like, all right, let me chill.
Oh.
Because it's like how I don't understand how it's all gonna work. Like how would you if there's no suffering? Like there has to be negative emotions probably, or else how
Impossible.
would you feel positive emotions? Like for example, like the Bible
There's
talks a
only
lot
joy.
about like your reward in heaven.
Yeah.
But a reward in heaven wouldn't mean anything unless you had like if you don't get your reward in heaven.
Maybe heaven is your reward.
I know, but there's like different.
Probably.
They say like there's different like rewards you get in heaven for different things you.
No,
That
yeah.
that-
Yes,
it does say
yes,
that.
Yes, I just don't know.
oh, so
I'm saying
what I'm saying is like
I-
once you get to heaven,
Because what
if you
makes
don't
something
get certain
valuable is, like,
rewards, it's
if-
like, do you feel like, oh, envy or like bummed out that you don't get these rewards, or is it like,
Probably not.
I'm just as happy as this guy with the rewards? So what's the reason for?
I'd probably be pretty happy not being in hell because I
Right.
feel like maybe
So what
when
I'm
that
saying,
comes in,
what I'm saying that for is to be
different levels of rewards. I think the person with the more rewards would be like, "This is awesome. I love this." And if you didn't have those rewards, are you going to be like,
envious.
I wish I
No
would have
envy.
had
"But then if you
because
envy,
that
do you go to
is-
hell?"
because
I
that's
used to
like a
think-
negative emotion. Like it's hard to think of like being happy at all without being like also maybe it's like you can be upset, but no, not like
But not mad,
I don't know.
like righteous anger.
How's that righteous anger
I don't know, Gavin.
if you don't deserve it?
That's true.
Because-
I think you know.
because
I think you realize
You would recognize and understand that
understand
you deserve just
you
to
got
die.
what you deserved. You got way more than you deserve. You didn't
Just
even
going to
deserve to be
heaven.
there.
Just not going to hell
right.
is rewarded.
I'm not saying.
I know, but I think that would probably be what you would think when you get there.
I wonder if we can see hell whenever we want, as just as a reminder of like, glad I'm not down there.
like a live
It's
stream or
just a gla-
something.
it's just a glass.
Like the
floor.
portal in New York and Berlin or whatever.
It's just like- and everyone's just,
Yeah. Oh my
It's terrible.
gosh.
That's
That
pretty-
sounds-
That's so terrible.
That's pretty foul. There's also I was thinking about like
That's so bad. Cut
Earth
that out.
before-
yeah.
Earth before like sin and stuff, because
probably so
like
good.
they say like part of there was some inconsistency with the young Earth theory or the old Earth theory, because it would imply like if the days. Because people were saying, like, if the days were really thousands of years, which is
Mhm.
like the day age theory,
The
which is
old-
that like the days mentioned in Genesis weren't actually 24-hour days; they were just periods of time,
Uh-huh.
Unknown.
unspecified.
Mm.
Yeah, and could be thousands of years, whatever, which would explain why people age like bones millions of years ago, whatever. But their problem is like, well, that would require there to be animals that had died because there's like fossils and stuff. So that would have required animals to die before the fall of man, meaning that there was pain and suffering before sin.
Animals can't feel pain.
But then I was like, but animals don't have, they're not made in the
They're
image of God. I think that
souls.
animals could die. Because then you also ask the question, like, were Adam and Eve just like vegans in on earth before sin? Like they didn't kill animals for
No,
food?
didn't he say? Didn't the,
and
it was
everything.
like you get all of it and go
Rule
for
everything.
over like animals of the
Yes,
sea and birds
yeah.
of the earth, or the opposite of that,
Animals of the sea.
Birds of the air.
like the fish of the air and whatever.
Yeah.
Birds of the earth and the animals of the sea.
Animals
you'll
could
have
probably
dominion over all. of
animals
them.
not suffering. Like that's not like
No, they can't even feel pain. at all.
existential dread or like they're depressed or something because all their friends are dying. They don't really have souls. I don't think they can experience.
No. I mean, the physical pain, yes.
I'm still iffy about that one.
Really?
No.
You think dogs go to heaven, Parker?
No.
No.
You
start
start
singing about it
howling,
so
dude.
bad.
No.
Yeah,
I like
that's
dogs.
interesting.
It's crazy. So many questions.
Definitely not tattooed people up there though. But
Yeah.
No,
I know.
Do you think
many
Adam and Eve had
good ones.
tats before the fall?
Probably
of man?
after. Definitely after.
We're just kidding, everybody. Little kids out there, if you have tattoos, it's okay.
It's okay.
We'll make it.
You're gonna be fine.
I used to
Get
think
'em
that like
removed.
because Lucifer sinned when he was, or like was led a revolution or whatever. I thought, what if I sinned and I'm in heaven? I would get banished? But
Oh, if
it's
you
probably not
sinned in
impossible.
heaven?
Oh yeah, I don't think it's possible.
I think nowadays, it's
Can
like,
you imagine
know
you
what?
just have to? Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
It wouldn't
probably.
be like this. You have to literally live like Jesus every single day, but with like with the temptations too.
Oh.
You won't be tempted. in
It
heaven,
talks
there's
about
no shot.
not having temptation, I believe.
I didn't know that when I was like an idiot.
Yeah. Which would be
I
scary
was like, dang it, dude.
because then it's.
Oh, crap. You get one strike and you're out.
Yeah,
no, I didn't mean it.
Because then that would
Get the boot.
crazy. So excited.
Like, oh, you remember Kevin? Yeah, he jaywalked.
You saw him here last week. Not anymore.
Mm-mm.
Also, like, at what period in time is heaven going to be like? Are we going to be walking around in like horse-drawn carriages? Is it going to
What
be
time
like
period?
cars? Is it just going to be?
Hover
Are we gonna be
whatever
flying?
time period that the Earth ended? That's
Man,
when the
I
new
really hope
Earth
we
is going
can
to pick
eat.
up.
Can we teleport?
Because like, if you took everyone that has been alive and put them back on like an untouched Earth with no technology and no like buildings that have been created. How long do you think it would take society to like remake the iPhone and
love
like
technology.
Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and
Oh,
stuff?
so fast.
There's probably a
Oh,
couple
very,
people that
very
are still
fast.
alive that would know how to build it, but they have to from the process of like if you're making a battery, like
You got a dang
mining the
tree.
materials in dang this region and then bringing them to this scientist and converting it to this and then converting that part and making it into this other part.
A lot of us would be laborers for
Yeah.
them.
Wow.
Those people.
Wow.
I think it would take us a long time.
I don't think it would take as long as we
It would
think.
take as long. It wouldn't take any
We
longer.
would say,
than it
okay,
did
what's the
already.
priority?
It wouldn't take longer than it already has, but it's not like we would be resumed in like a week and everyone's back
Give
to
it. Give it
a couple
two-
years.
like major corporations in
Years.
heaven.
Big heaven.
Oh yeah.
The Apple campus in heaven.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Heavenly Apple campus.
The Apple.
Get Apple up there. That's funny.
We got to be able to eat though, right?
I don't know. People talk about that a lot.
Eating.
About thinking that there's,
There's
gonna be
definitely
food
no
in heaven.
pooping in heaven. That's so gross.
You think so?
Yeah, no plumbing issues up there.
No.
You don't have to worry about. Oh, I gotta hold.
We're
it.
gonna have jobs or whatever. That's something, right? Is there like jobs that we got to do?
Podcasters.
Yeah, we can
think
podcast
it'll be-
about another day in heaven.
Wow. Another day in paradise.
We can create a
Oh.
podcast. Another. That's
Just
gonna be
imagine
another
it like
podcast there.
the Lego movie, like at the beginning when they're
Yeah.
just like talking about like that's
Everything
what's
is
gonna
awesome.
be. Oh yeah.
Go sports team.
It's so confusing because it seems like how would that be really enjoyable? Everyone's just like
You got different things to do. You got different jobs than you got down here.
yeah, and it's forever.
Can't even imagine. Yeah,
Yes.
but it's so good.
the main. It's just like
So
God,
what is the
God is
deal?
there, and so we're just gonna be like, oh, that's awesome because he's here. We love this guy.
Yeah, we love this guy. Love this guy. Donald
This-
Trump's gonna be up there.
This guy's here.
We love this guy.
We love this guy right
2
here.
Corinthians.
Oh yeah. 2 Corinthians.
My favorite verse this guy ever said, 2 Corinthians. I love this guy. When he wrote that, I was like, wow, that's a good one.
You're like, wow, that actually was
Wrote it to
Paul.
both of the Corinthians.
Inspired both the Corinthians. Can you believe that? No other person has done that. He did
the
it.
1 and 2.
The first and this and 2.
What's the deal though? Is it gonna be like heaven for a little bit and then a new earth?
I think. Earth 2.
Man, I've not done
Earth
enough studying
hardened.
on that to really
Like
give
heaven
you
stuff.
a kind of idea
Yeah.
of an answer.
I don't know.
You know, just
Earth 2 would be cool though.
Oh my gosh.
this 2's gonna be so sick. Restored everything.
Oh, the restoration. Can you believe it?
No more global warming.
Gavin, it's not even happening right now.
Jeez.
You know it. Dang, are we going to get climate striked again on this one? Last time we made a climate change,
Climate
we got like,
change.
not, s-
Are you
we got like a
serious?
fact check on our video.
What?
Yeah.
That's why Parker captioned our
Oh,
post
yeah.
on the reel.
I did it on the reel.
On the real? On the for real?
Captioned the reel.
We got fact checked on the reel.
What was it? Oh, debate. The debate
uh,
that happened a couple nights ago.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was after
Mhm.
the last time we recorded.
True.
I think.
Yeah. They were talking
That was sorry.
about,
That was before the last time we recorded.
Did we talk about it?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Did we
For
talk
like-
about the fact that they were
A
saying
couple seconds.
CNN was talking about right after potentially choosing a new Democratic nominee?
Yeah, that's
Who would they?
crazy.
Who would they pick?
That has never happened before where someone got
know.
humiliated so bad in a debate. Like, we might have to
We can't do it
back to
this
the
time.
drawing board.
They're like,
Let's-
man, we really left him on stage too long. Everybody could tell that he is just dead inside.
yeah, that is
He has
wicked.
no idea what
The
he's
man's
doing.
an idiot, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what he said, frankly.
I don't think
think
he
he
knows what he
knows.
said. I like when he says frankly.
Frankly.
Our folks.
Frankly.
That's good. Kevin, did you see your? I resurrected your old notepad. I think it might be. Oh, it's on the floor next to the box.
You have a new notepad?
Mm-hmm. Right there. Except this one can't really archive anything,
Yeah, you
but
can't
it's
archive
convenient.
My brain.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I really like that.
Do you remember that back in the day?
You guys remember this?
Oh yeah, I do.
How do you erase?
Little button on the bottom. Little
Shut up.
iPhone home button. Hmm
Shut up.
I will not.
Gas Boys.
You can-
Episode
You can have that for
153.
yeah.
Wow.
Gone.
That's gonna be the thumbnail. You should have made a good face.
Oh,
Dang it.
too bad. Not redoing
It was
it.
a pretty bad face. Oh man. Goodness. Goodness gracious.
That'd be fun. I've thought about that a little bit.
What?
Like if we made tried to make interesting looking thumbnails.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe put a little more effort into it, Parker.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Parker.
It's just so easy.
Parker does all the editing and everything. We don't. We just talk. We're just the entertainment. Parker's the nerd behind the
Yeah.
screen.
Mm-hmm.
He puts all our voices into the magical box you're listening in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Could be a phone. Could be a TV.
Sure do.
We had my in-laws' 30th anniversary party. We played Family Feud.
That was pretty fun.
Okay. Big group Family Feud. Pretty fun. I would love to be a game show host. Dude, that would be so fun.
I was absolutely wrong. It's not the Elvis song.
You
It
think?
seems like it could be. We
It's
were
very
singing
similar.
it must have inspired it, right?
Probably. Name something. Name a man's name that starts with an H.
Jose. Good answer.
Jose. Good answer. There's probably the Hosea. Is that Hosea?
Hosea.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Hosea.
interesting.
That's a book in the Bible.
No, Jose.
Yeah, it is.
Jose.
Jose.
Good answer. Yeah, I love Family Feud. That's good stuff.
You want to say something? Or did you want to say something more about Family Feud?
Or
I just would love to be a game show host. I'm not sure which game, but I want them to give me one shot.
One shot, one opportunity.
Maybe we should create our own
Did you
game
capture
show.
it?
People
Man,
seem
that's
to
hard.
really like that.
If they came out with a new game show right now, would you watch it?
No.
I know I wouldn't.
Old people do, though.
Yeah, but they like
That's-
the classics. We would make one that's too young and hip for them. They would hate it.
We would call it.
We would kill it.
guess what we have?
What do we have?
I don't know.
19 more days. No, excuse me. 17 more days until the new
Oh,
college
yeah.
football game, dude. I
Yay.
can't stop thinking about it.
College football. 25.
Yay, college football.
Yay.
I'm so pumped.
Hey, sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game.
It's going to be such a fun weekend.
I know.
Such a busy weekend.
What's that weekend?
Playing the
Oh,
video game
yeah.
all weekend.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they released a new trailer today. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
So much fun.
Well,
I'm
I watched
excited
some
for
of it.
the.
But
Oh.
there was a Dynasty mode one. And
That
it
was the one that was
showed-
today.
Yeah, it showed Oregon winning the Natty.
Yeah.
But it also had Texas A&M in there.
So
And
not
so it's
super
not like-
reliable. Boston College was the 4 seed. So
What?
yeah,
It was Ole Miss. No.
Boston College.
Boston
Yeah.
College.
They lost to Oregon in like the semifinals or something. It showed.
Dang.
Yeah.
No, that was Texas A&M. I thought.
Nope. Boston College.
What?
Boston College.
Ohio State was in the
Boston.
finals against
Georgia?
us, against us.
No, it was Georgia. I thought maybe not. They also released 2 different pictures. One was like a fraction, and then one was the full bracket they released.
Oh, guess what I get to do on Friday?
What?
Go back to the ranch.
This is from 6 weeks
Oh,
ago.
This will
really?
be some stories for you guys. I will get some stories this weekend.
Stories.
Going back to the old stomping ground.
This time, we're talking about everyone's favorite mode, Dynasty.
Not my favorite.
Online Dynasty
I've never
and
played
College
it.
Football
Road to Glory was my
25 can
favorite.
accommodate
Never played
up to
that either.
32 teams, and
Really?
you can play with friends for up to 30 seasons.
Dude, I played
Today, we'll take a closer
this game
look
so
at
much.
the new 12-team college
Can you
football
pause it at all?
playoff,
Yeah.
recruiting,
I'm going to pause it
the
once it shows that
transfer
bracket.
portal, and a ton of customization options to make your program
This is on YouTube
unique.
also. You could skip right to the part.
College football has seen seismic
so
changes
close.
over the past few years. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience this new landscape while
coming up.
building your
It looks really
program
good.
the way you want. The 2024 season marks the debut of the new 12-team college football.
Oh, I meant this team right here, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they
baby.
did like a bigger like,
Oregon versus
expansion
Ohio State.
Mhm. In the
later
final.
on in the
Champions Oregon. That's all I cared about, and I didn't really watch so much.
don't
past this.
even
So-
care. Oh, this is a completely different bracket. There was another bracket where they were number 1. Oregon was, and it was Georgia in the semifinal, Boston College.
You guys, this is our year.
Is it really?
I hope so.
Oh, dude, our rankings are so high in college football 25. Gosh, I just can't wait. Also, new Despicable Me
Nude
comes
Despicable
out
Me. No thanks.
today, actually.
Pass. Really?
Tomorrow night.
I didn't see the third one really, so
Oh, really? It's Minions, I think. I don't think it's Despicable Me.
Yeah, it is Despicable Me.
Oh my gosh.
Despicable Me 4.
I think it's Despicable Minions or something. It's forward still.
Oh, there's the organ.
Oh, where was it? Right there.
All right.
Is it still coming or did we miss it?
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Really is.
Oh. I'm just so excited to play this video game with my boys.
We got to get a good dynasty going.
If
Gavin,
I
you
needed
have
it,
to
they
play
would
with
never
us.
know.
Dynasty against each other?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
He just wrote a curse word on that thing. I'm going to have to bleep it out. Blur it out.
No, can you actually do that?
Yeah, I could do whatever.
Frick. I forgot that you had to do the post. I wrote. Now it doesn't matter. I wrote help
Yeah, I
on
saw
there.
it.
I thought it'd be funny, but I guess Parker actually has to edit everything and post it. So.
So you
wouldn't
thought
see
I
it.
wouldn't see it ever?
Yeah. Well, I was just imagining, what if you needed help and you're just like, it's your only chance to talk. They trapped me in this room all week. That's why I have no content.
Oh, yeah.
I only see the outside world through my phone.
Wow. It looks really nice out there these days.
Yeah, I think my team's going to be Coastal Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
I want
Good
the,
jerseys.
I want the Oregon Ducks.
Come on, I mean.
Maybe
let me
Marshall.
choose the number one team in the game to be
You
my
can-
dynasty.
You can
They
play
got some nice green at Marshall.
30 seasons, it said.
Yeah, 32.
30
No,
se-
32
30
teams.
seasons,
30
32
seasons.
teams.
That's right. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. We're going to play
Do you
all
just
30.
start with the current roster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
Because that would
there's
be
like,
nice to be able to be the Oregon Ducks.
do you see like the
but-
recruiting process and everything? Did you watch the whole thing? You
Yeah,
didn't
I
watch
don't
the
really
whole
know
thing?
about that, no.
Dude, like you have to go and like get
DM
recruits and like like reach out to recruits and like keep around the transfer portal.
Gosh, that seems like
And,
way
like,
too much. For,
that's
I
a
just wanna
lot
play-
of
I just want to play
time.
football, man.
Huh?
I just want to play
Oh,
ball.
well,
That's a
you're gonna,
lot of time to put into a video
you're
game.
gonna fall behind. It doesn't take that long. It's not like you have to like actually have conversations with them, but it's like you can press like
It
campus
shows
visit.
like
and
the
it simulates it.
travel to the stadium. You're sitting in there.
It's like GTA.
watching the
play.
game.
You walk to the stadium.
2 hours on an airplane. Trying
Oh, I
to-
went into this house today, working,
Okay.
putting some blinds back up for this couple. Bunch of Texas A&M stuff in their living room.
So you said you like the Longhorns?
And I said, hook them, am I right? But I just asked him about A&M. I was like, are they going to be good at football this year? He's like, well, they say they're always going to be all right, but they never really are. Like that. That's true. And
Yeah.
then we were just talking about Oregon. I was like,
Is he
really
salty
good
that
this
we
year?
stole their boy,
What?
Evan Stewart?
Who's that? Oh, wide receiver?
Yeah, wide receiver from A&M. He's like the number one prospect. We got him.
We got him. And we got Dylan Gabriel from Oklahoma.
Uh-huh.
We're just robbing the South, really.
Yeah, just sucking the South dry.
Don't even care.
We don't even care at all.
But yeah, it was a very nice conversation with them. They have season tickets to
To A&M?
A&M games.
Go ahead and get us some
Whoa.
tickets.
They go every year.
Somebody's got some money.
Uh-huh.
That's a drive,
But they,
too.
they were saying there that Texas, since Texas joined SEC, Texas and Oklahoma joined SEC this year.
Yeah.
A&M and Texas are playing each other for the first time in a while, and they're saying that some of those tickets are like thousands of dollars.
Seriously.
Yeah.
If Oregon makes it to the championship this year, we're going.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
It's so much money.
I don't
I don't
care
care
about
though.
my
I don't even
financial
care.
stability.
Oh gosh, Gavin over here. Oh, what about your Roth IRA?
We'll win a giveaway.
Yeah.
ATM. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's good. Bet you can't do the Oregon.
But you can't do the Oregon O.
Oh, you should do the South Carolina Gamecocks.
I don't even know what that one looks
That one's
like.
so
That
hard.
one's crazy.
Dang, the Oregon O is
Coastal
tough.
Carolina. What's the best? Let's look up niche college teams.
There's Kennesaw State, Coastal Carolina. They just have good uniforms. And I know one of the guys. Well, like roundabout, know one of the guys that plays for
Oh.
them. And never been good. But Marshall, is that
University of
Marshall is like
Florida.
the herd? Is that Marshall like our Marshall?
No.
No, because Marshall has a really good football program. Like Marshall, close to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's like a junior college though. It's not like a.
These people, they just beat Notre Dame last year. I remember that. This Marshall, the Green Marshall. Mm-hmm.
Gosh, the Oregon O is so
I don't know. I'll pick a good team.
I think All American. No, not All Americans. There's like that one
Could be
football
Portland State.
that football documentary in Netflix.
All right.
Oh, really good.
Like straighten out the sides of the
Yeah.
O, and then you'll be good. That could be Portland State.
Yeah,
That
that's
wouldn't
true.
be bad.
Oregon State, they haven't been good in a
Oregon
while.
used to be a lot wider, the O.
No, it didn't.
I don't think that's true.
I think, but in this one, it does look weird.
Don't move. Let me draw that one. Oh, frick.
Oregon.
Oh. You know what?
This is
You're
how it's
right.
always looked.
But this, it looks narrower to me.
I don't believe that for a second. It's because you can't see the top or the bottom.
Oh, shoot. You're right.
It looks weird though now that I'm looking at it for a while. It looks like our stadium.
Maybe that's
Wait
what
a
it did.
second.
Wait. You don't think. Crazy that that's what they just chose as our logo.
An Oregon O.
Just that. Oh, why the O looking like that? I missed this duck. That's a nice duck logo.
Dang, the middle is
Yeah, that one
weird.
was sick. I love that one.
It's so cool being a fan of a good
I
team.
know, and they're always good. It's always fun.
Imagine if your team sucked.
And it's justified because we're from there.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh,
Hometown.
I'm going to be a Florida fan.
And
really.
like everyone's favorite team is the Ducks because the uniforms.
Because the unions.
They've always been the best. They've
Everybody's
always been
so
good.
jealous of our money.
They've always had the best uniforms, the best facilities.
just for some reason cannot win a natty.
Just spoiled. Can't really put it
Don't-
together,
don't really know
unfortunately.
why.
But fun to watch.
Dude, we haven't had a good coach since Chip Kelly.
Dude, Helfrich was all right.
Helfrich was fine. If we had a different coach,
Dan
that
Lanning
year,
is my favorite coach of all time,
he's so good.
football or otherwise.
If we had Dan Lanning and that Mariota 2016 year, or maybe it's 2014.
I think this team is going to be better than that Mariota team.
No, but if we had him, then we would have won the college football playoff. That was the first year of college football playoff.
Yeah.
We played Ohio State and lost.
Uh-huh.
If we had Dan then, we win. And this team is better than that team. So, and we have Dan now. So,
So
I don't really see.
Dan plus better team equals championship victory.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be close.
Alabama
Remember when
doesn't have
we ate Florida
Nick
State
Saban
alive
anymore.
with Jameis
yes,
Winston?
bro.
The amount of times I've gone back and watched the highlights of that
And they like threw the football back.
video. Oh my gosh.
That was awesome.
We shouldn't watch it here, should
Guys, seriously, we shouldn't. You guys.
Gosh, this sucks.
What?
I
we?
can't
Okay,
get
that
the
was
O right.
2014.
Yeah. Dude, I went to like. No, I didn't. Never mind.
How long is that one? I've watched this video so many times in my life.
Which one?
The 2015 Rose Bowl? Oh, yeah, because it was the 2014 season.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so good.
Flawless weather on this historic day. Second-ranked team just behind Alabama. And
This Knowles defense.
high snap. Mariota rolls and flips a short pass high, but it's collected for a first down.
You got to find that one
James
Jameis Winston play.
170-pounder from Daytona Beach.
Yeah, and there's some traffic.
Running
Mhm.
free. Still on his feet. Hurdle the tackler and dives now near the 35-yard line of Florida State. Wilson's going to bring it out.
Oh, he stepped out.
A double hesitation by Jesus Wilson. Now he gets free momentarily and is driven out at the 12-yard
There it is, right here.
Yeah, right here. This is the one I like.
Yep.
Ducks rush only 3. Winston has all day. Bryson escapes. Still alive. Loses the football. Ball comes out.
That was so crazy,
The
bro.
ref, too.
The ref fell down.
That was so
Straight into
crazy.
the end zone.
Gosh, I love the Oregon Ducks.
Oh my word. Those uniforms are so sick too.
Yeah, for real.
So clean.
Was this the year after DeAnthony Thomas?
No.
This was not was this the first
I
year?
think he
with Mariota?
returned like the opening kickoff on this.
No,
He also did it against Kansas State.
Kansas State.
But this one, he almost returned one, and it was called back, I'm pretty sure. Or had a super long run where he got stopped at the goal line, and he like flipped.
Mariota keeps it.
That
It
is
wasn't
not.
that long,
That
but
is
it
not
was-
DeAnthony Thomas.
Who is that?
That is not DeAnthony Thomas. Too big.
It's the number 6, though.
Yeah, that must have been the year after DeAnthony Thomas.
Let's see who that was.
That's
You
not
see it
DeAnthony
live?
Thomas.
Oh,
Yeah, they can fully, and it's in a hurry.
I'm sure this is
That's
really
off to the
interesting for
pitch.
everybody.
He goes in, tries to reach out, comes up the ball short. Good spot.
okay.
2014 depth chart. Let's look up the 2014. Charles Nelson.
Don't even know who that is.
Thanks, Charles.
Really good job, Charles, making us think you were DeAnthony Thomas.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Sorry, guys, got a little sidetracked.
Yeah. Gosh.
We spent like 20 minutes before this episode talking about Dax Flame. If you don't know Dax Flame, go watch some of his videos.
Check him out.
He is an anomaly, dude.
It's incredible.
He's
I love
so
People are
funny.
very unsure.
him. People,
I am like fascinated by him.
the thing
'cause
with him is that some people can't tell if he's doing a character or if this is really his personality. And he's just kind of awkward. No one really knows, but either way, it's awesome, and I'm loving
It's
watching
very
this.
entertaining.
it's so funny.
Because he's been doing YouTube and stuff for 20 years almost. There's videos of him from...
Some video diaries from
Yeah.
like middle school.
And he was in like huge movies. He was in 21 Jump Street. He was in Project X, like huge roles, like not
Mhm.
even as like extras.
He
Yeah.
actually had speaking roles, yeah.
Mhm.
And but
He's
yeah,
unique.
he's never. No one has ever seen him not in like this character.
If it is a character.
And so it's like, is it a character?
If he
I
hasn't been
don't-
doing
but
this for
it's just
17
so
years, is he a
unique.
genius?
It's so unique and like strange that people just are like, how else is like it's so it has to be a character. He has to be
Because he is,
like
he
trying
is
to
genuinely funny.
do that. Yeah. It's good though. Love it.
But yeah, go check him out.
Check out Dax. Did you send us any Instagram this week?
I can't check my phone. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even get to write down my notes.
Wow.
My phone was completely dead.
Yeah, that is true, but you were able to play music.
Okay, Parker, that was... Oh, yeah. Very good, Parker. Very good job. New segment idea every week. New, it's going to be like song of the week, basically.
Oh.
What's a new song that you're listening to that
Oh, I
you're
like
really
it.
enjoying?
Okay.
And you got to have a new
right
one
this
every
second.
week.
Okay.
Right
New
now, it's me. For me, I saw this clip on Instagram where Post Malone did that song or featuring Morgan Wallen. I Had Some Help,
Mm-hmm.
I think is what it is. I had never really listened to it. I listened to it once and didn't really ever listen to it after. Saw this Instagram reel of guys making fun of it, and then they ended like breaking out in song. Like it's pretty funny. I'll see if I can find it. But so I started listening to it, and I really like it.
You
now.
like it?
It's pretty good. And so I went to look to see if Post Malone had any new stuff. He's got 18. It just shows us 18 tracks, and he's got 2 songs on
Right.
there. One featuring Morgan Wallen, one featuring Blake Shelton that just came out. Haven't listened to that one yet, but he's got like basically it's gonna be an 18-track country album.
I hope there's some like actual like good country songs on there, not just like the weird pop country.
Yeah, dude. I haven't really
even though
liked
some of those are good sprinkled in. I hope he does like some good like.
Just straight up like real.
I didn't like the
country
one
country.
with Blake Shelton that much.
Yeah, me neither.
I listened to it once and then not
I
really
didn't.
again.
I started playing it, and I didn't have high hopes after hearing the intro. It was right after I pulled in to the job site this morning.
Oh wow.
But didn't get to listen to it yet.
I've got a couple. I've been listening to "God Is" by Kanye West. Heard it before, but I've been really listening.
Really
to
listening to it.
this last week. Just been
Oh,
playing it.
yeah.
Good song.
It's a great
Go
song.
ahead and play that. Yeah, and that's pretty much the only one.
The one that's been stuck in my head today is "Everywhere Everything." Noah Khan.
Noah Khan. Yeah, dude, if you would ask me this a week ago, there would have been like 6 different Noah Khan songs. Because I hadn't really listened to him a ton when we went to the concert. Like, I listened to like some bigger songs that he's done.
Yeah.
But then like at the concert, it's like, wow, this is incredible.
I
And so I
hadn't
listened
really-
to like 4 more of them that I ended up really liking.
Hadn't listened to him ever until we were driving back from Pop's stroke.
Mm.
And there was one that was playing in there, and Christian was like, "Oh, put on that Noah Khan song that was playing on the."
Oh, yeah, yeah,
in the establishment.
The Establishment.
It was good. It's a good guy, good singer.
Good guy,
Love
good
it.
singer. Dude, he has a really good voice in person.
Yeah.
Crazy good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, loves to cuss. It's awesome.
That's so sick. What do you guys think about Sabrina Carpenter?
Oh.
Do you remember her? She
I
was like
remember-
at
Yeah.
Disney.
She was in Girl Meets World.
Yeah. She met the world.
She
head
is
on.
apparently. Every once in a while I'll go to top new songs.
Right.
Most popular. There's this one Espresso by her.
Not good.
Stupidest
Listen
song
to it.
ever. Who is listening to that?
I
Evan.
listened to a
She
couple.
loves to cuss also. And it doesn't even make sense or make the song better.
No, it doesn't. I mean, when they cuss and it makes it better, I love it. But
Missed opportunity to cuss.
I
Waste
listened
of a
to
good
couple,
cuss word. Didn't even make sense.
and I just thought, man, why do
Didn't even make
people like this Why do people like this?
I haven't really heard
Just in
much of.
general, yeah.
But
I haven't-
also,
Oh,
Go.
okay, you know Taylor Swift.
Yes, Taylor Swift.
There's a lot of people that like, I don't like Taylor Swift. She sucks.
Like
She's
me.
the worst. But then you would listen to that same person might listen to Sabrina Carpenter and be like, oh my gosh,
nope, not
I love this.
really.
And I don't understand.
I feel like
think-
they're kind of in the same vein.
right, but there's some people who I think just hate Taylor Swift just because she's famous and rich
Oh, I see.
and is like the number one right
And
now.
her carbon
I
emissions.
saw a reel the other day of Kanye. It was a Kanye West on the top, Taylor Swift on the bottom of like going through their careers each year, how much they were making. Because Kanye used to talk about all the time how he made her famous and like
He still
like,
does, still talks
set
about
her
it.
up with all this money basically. And so it was
'Cause
going
of
through the
the-
years of how much money they were making, and it was millions into
The Grammy
2018,
incident.
I think, is when, or maybe 2020 is when Kanye hit $1 billion. And she hadn't made it there yet, and now he's at like 1.7 billion, and she's into the billions now of just how much money they're making throughout. It's probably yearly, but I'm genuinely curious how much money Taylor Swift has made off of this last tour.
Billions.
Billions
A lot of money.
dollars.
For sure.
I haven't heard much of like Sabrina Carpenter's music, but I always see like Instagram reels of her at like don't look these up because they're always bad and
They're always terrible.
they're never good.
Yeah.
But she does like outros to like her concerts, I think,
Kind of changes the lyrics based
and like
on
does
where
like a
she's at.
freestyle and stuff.
Yeah.
It's always just foul.
Mhm.
And it's like just for the sake of being it's like,
Naughty.
and they're my favorite. I save all of them. Sometimes I'll.
That's why they keep popping
Constantly
up.
saying
Yeah, I
Hey, we're matching. That's cool. Same shirt. Nice. Didn't even realize that.
And Black Hat.
Black hat.
We're about to go to BJ's and finally get our reward for
Mhm.
free bazookies.
It's like heaven where
Yeah.
you go to BJ's and get a reward.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bazookies.
dude. But
they got the
I
new-
just,
What?
I'm just still thinking about pop music.
Yeah, go ahead. What?
Just the.
You're a big Justin Bieber guy, though. You're kind of in that same vein. of,
no
like,
way. You're in Justin Bieber right now?
I'm not.
Not right
Gavin.
now, I don't think.
I mean,
Justin.
last time I checked, no, he's not here. Yeah, I think I don't like his like weird, like his older stuff, but now like I enjoy him now.
Yeah.
But it's not because of like
That's why it is.
I don't understand how, because I feel like pop musicians can just be like handpicked. You could pick anybody to do that,
dude.
Just get a good-looking person, pull them out, and then it's like produce this like very catchy beat.
If they
and
can
tune,
sing,
is it if they
right.
can sing on key, or even sometimes auto-tune people so much, and that's like a sound that people like. And so that's what I'm saying is like they just a couple months ago they just like, all right, Sabrina Carpenter, it's your turn.
Yeah, go ahead. Have fun. This is genuinely, I do have thoughts about this too. It's like 90% of it is just a good audio engineer and a good producer. All the pop beats sound just and it's like this like super generic. The audio like is super kind of processed and it sounds like cool or whatever,
That's
but
nice.
there's no like I was thinking I've seen this before and it's a thought I've had too of like Charlie Puth who's like
He's good.
like what is that?
Undeniably.
Undeniably
Of
a
such a
great
good
musician.
musician. Like
Have
he
you
has
seen his
perfect
Instagram
pitch.
reels?
Yeah. Yeah. Like
They're
he has
pretty
perfect pitch. He's a great producer. Like he did that video of him like producing a beat live for SNL when he was on there with Jimmy Fallon. He
I
like
saw one the other day where he
Yeah.
made a beat out
Yes.
of.
Have you seen that?
Dude, that's such a
super
cool
neat.
video.
And he has like the most knowledgeable musician of all time. And he makes like he has some good songs, but it seems like he makes like really generic like pop music. Like he could
yeah,
be
for
making
how
some like
talented he is.
groundbreaking. I feel
He made a beat out of nothing the other day. Like he just recorded a silent room, which there's like always going to be sounds in there that you just can't
Yeah.
really hear. And then he just like pitched, like he found the frequency, boosted it a bunch, and then like messed with that, put it onto his MIDI keyboard, and just went to town.
same thing with like Jacob Collier. Have you seen him?
It's just whoever they want to be famous.
It's the industry, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's how it is with every industry.
No, it's not,
Yeah.
Kevin. The pop industry is the worst, though.
Yeah. Because there's no way you can control it.
I have to pee so bad.
Me too.
You know, I'm not making very much money because people don't. There's
Oh.
people out there that don't want me to make money.
Brokey.
That's the Rothschilds.
Dang it.
Mm-hmm.
get some zooks.
But yeah, also when she sings, it's like her voice, she's like whispering the singing.
Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter?
Sabrina Carpenter. I listened to a couple of the songs.
Yeah.
It's like the mic is just like gained up super, super high, and she's in the room just like barely whispering, singing. Like, no, it's just weird.
This is so terrible. But have you seen the? I don't know if I want to talk about it.
I'll bleep it out.
I
won't.
There's Instagram reels about Taylor Swift, just making mistakes on stage.
Ding ding, ding ding. Have
But
you seen that one?
They're
Seen somewhere with like snots coming out of her face. And
Oh
shit.
yeah, that one's crazy too.
and just like wipe it, yeah, stuff like that. Which I don't know if that's real
I don't know.
or people like how. I guess everybody's.
I don't
on
think
their
your
phone
nose
there
is
wants to
that runny
prove.
when you're singing. But I've never
What
sung
if,
that much.
what if you're sick?
Yeah, and you got an Eras tour to do. Snotting everywhere.
Yeah, just
That would be a
stuff
lot
like
of pressure. Like that many thousands of people coming
can't
out,
cancel.
spending so
I
much
think it
money.
was Joey sent me one the other day. I don't know, somebody, or maybe I just came across it randomly. But it was like Taylor Swift singing, and then she puts the microphone down here, and someone added like a fart noise to it, and like with the reverb to match the stadium.
All the fans are like,
yeah.
Joey, what is your for you page?
Me and Joey have a great Reels relationship.
That's hilarious.
A real relationship, if you will.
Taylor Swift farting vid. It's actually already in my search history,
Oh
so
my
I can
gosh.
pull it up real quick.
Pull it up really fast. There it is. All right, Gavin's really itching for Ozuki.
No, my phone, it just said 10% battery,
Uh-oh.
but it's been plugged in this entire time.
That's crazy. All right,
That's
thank
not
you guys
good.
for listening. Hope you enjoyed.
Now, can we ask them if they made
Yeah,
it to
ask
the end?
them,
You guys, leave a rating and review. Apple Podcasts, you can actually write out a review.
please.
Leave one.
The episode ended 10 seconds
Just do
ago.
it.
Just kidding.
See ya.